Yeah, what's up? Beast Boxing Basement in the house. The Triple B right here. Remember to like. Let's keep those disgusting haters that keep sniffing around. You know what I'm talking about? The fat pigs, the peanut-headed peeps with the underdeveloped frontal lobes. Keep them away. Anyway, they would come on the live and get rinsed. It's just hilarious. I mean, whatever, man. Beats me. Yeah. So this is now everybody knows Chubby's boxing fan, a real hardcore boxing fan, and knows his boxing. And what that means is that he knows who the kings are, who the real kings are, blood. Don't matter. Don't matter how slick you are. If you're 8 stone, you ain't no king, blood. Yeah? Even the truthful is, if you're under middleweight, you can't be considered a serious threat as a fighter because you're too small. Now, and the king, forget that pound for pound. That's just another fake kind of, discussions that people can, this and that and pound for pound. Oh no, heavyweight would never have the skills of gay weather. Of course they wouldn't. They're like 18 stone blood, and they're not protected in the same way. They can't do the stupid shoulder rolls and things. These guys are killers though. The heavyweights are the kings, and that's end of story. The pound-for-pound discussion is a way to waste your time because it can never be solved. Oh, Terence Crawford, definitely pound-for-pound better than Tyson Fury. All right, let him fight. And I've had a couple of normies go, you obviously don't understand pound-for-pound, do you? Because obviously the weight makes a difference. That's why you've got pound-for-pound. I'm like, listen to me, you idiot. You're not listening to the Triple B. What I'm saying is, it's all subjective. It's completely meaningless. You can't take the exact same fighter, like Crawford's skills or whoever you want, Lomachenko's skills, right? And suddenly make him a heavyweight and think he'll have the same skill. The bigger the bodies, the harder it is to be as slick and coordinate because you're dealing with a dinosaur, a behemoth. You feel me? So get that out the window. So what I'm saying is that Chubby always has to keep his mind on the key players in the heavyweight division. Yeah. I don't really care about who. I don't know who the number 10 straw weight is, minimum weight, light flyweight, bantamweight, or any other kind of pussy-ole weight. I don't give a rat's ass about that. I'll occasionally watch some of these lower guys if they're superstars, if they're good. I'll even watch my boy Sonny Edwards. Yeah, obviously, because he's a big mouth, but, he had a good, exciting fight against Jesse Bum Rodriguez. Jesse the Bum Rodriguez, but on the whole, and anyway, here's the pound for pound. I couldn't give a rat's ass, blood. I want to know who he fights. I want it to be a good fight, and that's cool, man. Don't you try and pretend that he's superior to the top heavyweight or the top middleweight, or it's just stupid, man. Anyway, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about my boy Guido Vianello. Now Guido. Now, obviously, anybody who follows the channel knows the story about Guido, yeah? Tyson Fury. What did he say? He was, I'm really jealous of Guido Vianello. He's good looking, he's tanned, he's got the body of a Greek god, and he's got a large Corey on him. He's the Corey King. I think he's I don't know, man. I have to look at Tyson's data and Sugar Shane Fury's data, but I reckon the Corey King, Guido Vianello, might be number 1. He might well be number 1. And he's called the Gladiator. Man's from Lazio in Italy. But like most boxers, unless they're from a real big country, boxing country, or where there's a lot of money, will go to the United States and live there. They have to. So the Corey King has gone to Vegas, and there's probably a few brasses in Vegas that can't walk properly. After Guido Vianello, dialed them up and booked them. After his fight, he's like, you know what? I quite fancy a brassa, I want to get a woman, a puta. Brrr, and ring up. Hello, this is cheerleaderhookers.com. Hey, hello, it's Guido Vianello. I want a nice blonde woman. I'm sorry, Guido. You ruined some of our girls. They haven't been able to work a week. But what can I do, huh? It's very large, I know, but this is very good, no? Well, it's not so good for the girls. They can't work, Guido. I'm sorry. I suggest you wear another agency. What about blackbooty.com? No. Guido does not like a chocolate to women. Sometimes maybe, but no. Okay, thank you. Yeah, something like that, man. Yeah, I might have to make a skit out of Guido, the Corey King. But yeah, so we'll just start. Guido's an amateur. Right, I did a lot of WBSS, which I really missed, man, and I didn't appreciate it. I should have gone and watched some. There was at the York Hall. You could see Vasil Lomachenko, Usyk, I think, on the same bill at York Hall. These kind of talents, man. I didn't go and watch it. I kicked myself, because I knew it was worth watching. But it was, and they're like 5 rounders as well. Basically pro fights. Right? They didn't wear head guards. I believe at the time for a lot of the WBSS, they were still doing head guards in the amateurs. But yeah, so that was good. I mean, Guido as an amateur, I mean, I would say he didn't have the best record in the sense that, he had 20, well, it's on box rec, so there's probably more than this, obviously, but 29 wins, 25 losses, okay? But he fought at the top level in a lot of his fights. Most of those fights were top level guys. Yeah, he lost to Fraser, the Eraser, the bum Eraser Clark on UD, on World Series of Boxing. He beat Mihai Nistor, who's a very good fighter. Mihai Nistor. Mihai Nistor beat Fraser Clark, He's also most well known. Mihai Nistor is most well known. He also beat Filip Orgovic. He beat Guido twice. So this guy Mihai, he's well known for knocking out. Hang on, who did he knock out? He lost to Usyk. He beat Clemente Russo. He knocked out. Guess who he knocked out? 2 rounds. Hey, the Swedish native oil driller Otto Wallin got knocked down in 2 rounds. KO'd in 2 rounds, by the way, by Mihai Nistor, a well-known puncher. He also busts up Anthony Joshua and put him over. That's what he's most well-known as. So I don't want to get too deep in this, but like Mihai Nistor got beaten by the Corey King. Okay, although he also beat the Corey King himself. So he, if you look at the guys he's been fighting, the Corey King, the top guys. And like I said, he did a lot of World Series of Boxing. So you think, right, he's going to be a good pro. And, he has been a good pro. He's got 1 loss on his record so far. Oh, he also beat Cam F. Awesome, the American prospect. But yeah, he lost to Hughie. In the World Youth Junior Championships, by looking down his amateur record, he lost to Hughie Fiore in the Youth Championships 2012. So that's interesting. And he's only 29, Vianello. So he's entering. The Corey King is entering, and the peak. He's entering the peak of his career as a heavyweight. So he's got 1 loss, but that was on a cut in a fight that he was winning. So to Jonathan Rice. So that's not much. He failed to stop Jay McFarlane, the fat guy from this is a real interesting story. Jay McFarlane, the fat guy from Scotland, who's managed to win the cruiserweight and then go up to almost 300 pounds and win the Scottish heavyweight championship. Both of them Scottish, but he's got tattoos all over his face. He had a weird upbringing. He was in prison in Caribbean. No, not prison. Sorry, like an orphanage, or not an orphanage. What do you call it? Care. In some Caribbean country, because his parents got nicked for moving Yale. So it's a very interesting story. I mean, can you imagine how hard it was for some poor little blonde white kid? You got to be honest, in like Jamaica or wherever, and some youth institution. I mean, I don't know what happened there, blood. But anyway, so he's been ticking along. He had a majority decision. It's Kingsley Eber. Kingsley Eber's not bad, but that's a slightly underwhelming, right? Result. He beat Curtis Harper on points average, right? So he's got a record, a pro record of 12 wins. So going into this fight, 11 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, with big wins by way of a knockout. So he fought a guy called Moses Johnson, and we're going to see the fight in a minute. Okay. Now Moses Johnson, he's 31, great age for a heavyweight. He had 11 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws, so not a bad record. He had been stopped in a round by a guy called Walter Burns, an unbeaten prospect, he hadn't really beaten anyone of any interest, but you still had a good record, and he was expected to give some kind of test, right? But and we're going to see how the Corey King got on right now. So let's have a look at the fight. Check it out, the whole fight. Let's get it on. Moses Johnson if he's Guido Vianello. Yes, we got Moses Johnson, 32. They list him as 6'2", almost 250 pounds. He looks in okay shape. He's got them broad shoulders and that. He's got a bit of a, I guess you'd say he got a bit of a tie around his waist, but he looks up for it as well. Because, them black American fighters, especially the heavyweights, they don't like to lose to no white boy. They don't like to lose to no white boy. Well, especially not, an Italian stallion with an enormous large Corey. They can't do that stupid. Oh, I probably got a bigger D than you. And Guido goes, no, probably not. Look, oh damn, like John Holmes with girth. Sorry, man, this is not a Corey channel. We all know it ain't no Corey channel. But thanks to Tyson Fury and his Corey talk, it's everywhere. So Guido, my man's there. There you go with the beard. Yeah, I like the look of Guido. You'd quite like to be Guido, wouldn't you, man? I mean, in the sense that, a young lad, quite good looking, no homo, boxing in the United States. He's 6'6". Come on, man. That's a Chad. You feel me? That's a Chad right there. And of course, he's got a large core. So, I bet he's taking care of a lot of chicks, like I said. You don't need to go to brasses. He probably just, does it because it's easier. And he assumes they'll be able to handle his core. Anyway, Moses Johnson with Guido Vianello. 10 rounds of boxing at the heavyweight division. Guido, he always wears those gladiator pants. I usually don't like them. Conor Bum wears them, but on him, because his nickname's the Gladiator, I let my boy Guido get away with it. I would have had a slightly longer pair of shorts if I was Guido, just in case the Corey fell out. But anyway, so this Johnson guy is kind of rushing forward. His jab's okay, but he doesn't look, he doesn't great. He doesn't look totally dreadful. I think the nerves, when you get the nerves and the guy's like flapping a bit. Bump, bump. Oh, landed a little right to the body. Bump. Yeah, Guido's up. Whoa, what happened there, right? Oh, that was a shot that landed. Look, what is that? Oh, he's clearly hurt. People that think boxing's fixed, well, that's a fix. This ref's calling a timeout. What are you calling a timeout? You should be counting this bum. The shot landed there, blood. So he wipes his glove. The guy don't know where he is. Oh, what's going on, man? I'm getting shit beaten out of me by a white boy with a big car. Shit. Oh, the referee's going to have a word with Guido. This is ridiculous. How much time is he going to give this bum? Now he's going back to the other corner to talk to Moses, and he's going, shit, what happened? Shit. Yeah? And he's keeping, how many minutes, how much time has gone past? He's helping his brother out. That's what he's doing. Pushing Vianello back. Let's look. Right hand, over the top. Boom! The right hand over the top hurts him, and then boom! That's nice footwork. Slips in that uppercut. Black. Boom! Gone over. Again with the uppercut. This Moses guy. Oh, he's counting him, the ref. The bum ref. He's counting his brother this time. Let's see how much time he gives him. Oh, he does that thing. Let's give them an extra bit of time. I go, walk forward, walk backwards. That's such a lame thing to do. Bop! Ooh, if that had hit him, that would have decapitated Moses. The Corey King now wants to finish. He's missing a bit. He's rushing in a bit. Look, get away from him, ref. What is he warning him about? He's looking after his brother. He doesn't want another knockdown. Moses Johnson's legs are gone. Let's see what the bum ref does this time. He's doing his best. He's not doing it. He thinks he's doing a favour for his brother. Look, walk to the left, walk to the right. What a bum. Walk towards me. He's giving him like 25 seconds now. There we go. I hate that thing. It's like, if you're up at the count, look in their eyes quickly and let them carry it on. He just doesn't want the Corey King to finish his brother. It's clear racialisticalism. Boom. Yeah, the Corey King's not super accurate. He just wants to finish him. Nice 12. I bet he gets the turn. Oh. No. Oh, yeah, the ref. Oh, keeps them apart for a bit. Yeah, Moses Johnson's hugging, grabbing. The Corey King can't get his shots off properly. He's indicating he's putting head into Moses. Pop, bang. Oh, beautiful shot. Pop, right hand. Oh, man. Save your brother. He's taking an hiding, boy. Stop the fight. Boom! Oh, nice shot. Yeah, Guido's. I like Guido's. I like his foot movements looking nice. Moses don't want none of this, blood. Moses don't want none of this. I don't know what the ref's doing. Wave it off, blood. He ain't got a chance. Oh, he's doing that thing. What to the left? What to the right? What towards me? I'll give you 25 seconds. I'm sure he can still win this fight, brother. I mean, he's doing his brother a disfavor. Boom! Oh! Black! Look, he's flailing all over the place. What's wrong with this ref, blood? Stop the fight! Has he stopped it? Yeah, he stopped it. I mean, that referee was incompetent. He gave him like 25 seconds twice when counting him. He didn't call it a knockdown, you know? And he's not helping his boy out. Oh, he's getting him damaged up, bashed up. Look at it. He don't know where he is, the blood clot. And he's like, damn, shit, that white boy can fight, yo. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Shit. I blame that Yakub, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway, there you go. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a nice little one round. You know, this is a nice little international heavyweight fight, you know? Like, yeah, Johnson got a bust up real bad. But you know what? This is boxing, blood. This is what happens, man. This is what happens. At least he went out in the first round, you know? You know, it doesn't mean much, but, you know, he's getting up there, Guido, you know? He's getting up there. We will be starting to get noticed. A couple, you know, they'll move him up in a few fights. You got to remember, like I said, the WBSS, and he fought like the top guys in the world as an amateur, or WBSS as well. We're 5-rounders, you know, so he can be probably moved a little bit faster. But it's like, I don't know who's promoting him. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know who's promoting. Yeah, he's signed to Top Rank. I mean, I don't know how much faith they got in him, because I mean, like I said, there's something there, but you know, and if you look at his amateur career and so on, he you know, he may be able to get into world class, but beyond that, it may not be possible. All you need is one big win in the heavyweights, and bosh, you're making big money. And like they used to be, I think it's gone away a bit now. But you know, the Italian Americans, you'd be so into their boxing. But obviously, since the see, what people got to recognize is that boxing is largely inner city sport. That's where most of the boxing gyms are. And in the 50s, the inner cities, you know, the Italian Americans, the Irish Americans, these kind of, you know, working class white guys there were a lot of good boxers came out of. They move out of the cities, right? So they're far fewer. You know, it's not like the old days in America. You know, there's been guys like Joe Messi, Jerry Cooney, right? But you know, that popularity of the Italian American fighter is not so much. But it only takes a few. You remember, you know, obviously there's Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa is the greatest of all time, I would say, Italian American fighter. So you know, we can get something out of him. Guido can sell. Like I said, he's very sellable. I don't know how good his English is, but he can be sold. I mean, and I believe they'll move him along fairly carefully. Like I said, he's 29, so he's got time, but he hasn't got, you know, he's not 22. He's not like you if Fiore. They can't wait forever with him. So, yeah, it's another guy. And like I said, you got to remember, there's not a lot after Usyk and Gage, right? Tyson Fury and the Big Bang retire, and these guys are all, senior citizens. Well, not really, but you know, certainly Zhang would be cool. You know, but these guys have not got that many fights left in them. And then who's going to take over? Well, as I said, Chito B said before, Bakodir Jalolov is the obvious pick, in my opinion. You know, he's like a sort of a Vitaly Klitschko type guy. And then lower down there, what are prospects are there? Richard Torres Jr. Yeah, I like him, but he doesn't look super top. But he can make big money if he keeps winning, for sure. Guido, why not stick Guido in the mix too? Yeah, he's young enough. All right, and obviously Moses Itauma is the big dog. He is a lot younger, so you know. But there's not a lot of depth in the heavyweight division, although people always come up. So yeah, I mean, Guido can get the world class, I believe. Will he win a title? Well, it depends who he fights. If there's some kind of bum there, you know, could he beat like a Prince Charles Martin type? Sure, I reckon. I mean, it's probably 50-50. Nah, I mean, no, I'm talking not now. I mean, Prince Charles Williams when he was world heavyweight champion, you know, before Gage bust him up. You know, he won the title because the other guy twisted his knee, and he's never fought since. But and you remember Prince Charles Williams said, "Oh, you know, I hit him so hard that he blew his knee out." Come on, blood. What was that? Dim Mac, you know, choose the brick. I hit him in the head, and then boom, blew up his knee, just like that blood sport. Yeah, when he says to Jean-Claude Van Damme, he goes, you know, do the Dim Mac, but no, not the top brick, the bottom brick, fam. Yeah, is that what Prince Charles Williams said? He's quite deluded. But like, if he fights a Prince Charles Williams type fight, yeah, Guido can win the world title. Anyway, you know, he's a nice addition. Nice KO too. I like the violence and the footwork. Oh yeah, so one more thing I want to say about Guido. Yeah, like, you know, I like a fighter who's different than the average fighter. You know, Italian guys, they speak well. You know, he plays the piano and really quite well. And he said, yeah, one day, I see piano, I go, I want to do this. I say, no, I must learn. You know, he taught himself to play the piano and really well as well. He's quite good, yeah. Check this little clip out of him in a minute. But yeah, and also he's got no tattoos. There's no tattoos on his body. I can't stand. Everyone knows I don't like crap tattoos. And I got tattoos, right? Believe that, but I would rip them off if I could. I've never done it a long time ago, but there's an agenda behind that. And it also shows, I'm not dissing people, and there must be fans who have tattoos, but don't get any more. Also, it gets into your nose, it poisons your lymph nodes. But let's listen to Guido Vianello on the piano.
Suonare, un giorno ho fatto basta, mettiamoci a studiarlo perché sennò non lo suonerò mai.